Hello, YouTubers! Welcome to the Aim the Green Gables Book reading series. So let's get to it. Chapter 1. Let's write it. Line D is the best. Miss Rachel Lady lived just where the Heavenly main road dipped down into a little hollow. Bridget with elders, many drops to the brook. I added sorts way back. The woods, a little couple place. There's Richard, me, and Kate, and on Brooke, and his early course. Where woods, the dark secrets. A pool and cascade. But by the time we steady hollow, there was a quiet, well-conducted little stream. But not even a brook. I ran past Miss Rachel Heidi still. But due regard for decency, think holds them. If it was probably conscious that Miss Rachel was sitting at her window, keeping a sharp eye on everything that passed. When Brooks had chosen up. But not if she noticed anything odd. In that place, she would not rest. So but not the wise, and with full thereof. There are plenty of people, not only out of it, who can attend closely to the nearest business. They did it neglecting their own. But Miss Rachel I was one of capable creatures who can manage their own concerns and also other ducks into the bargain. So he was a notable housewife. Work was always done and well done. She ran a sewing circle and ran the Sunday school. This was the strongest prop of the church aid society. And the foreign missions exalted me. Yet with all this, Miss Rachel found abundant time to sit for hours at the kitchen window, knitting, trying to up squits. She had just 16 of them. I've only housekeepers with wooden tails and odd voices. I came in a sharp eye on the main road, across the hollow, and ran up steamed rail beyond. The Zion Valley occupied a small triangular peninsula drained out into the Gulf of St. Lawrence. The water on two sides of it. Anybody who went out of it or into it had to pass over that hill road and run and see Gate was Rachel's old G&I. She was sitting there one afternoon, early June. The sun was coming in at the window, warm and bright. Towards it on the slope below the house, the vital flush of pinky light blossom bloom. Hummed over by a myriad of bees. Thomas lay, a meek little man, Ivan people called. Rachel's Light's husband was sowing his late turnip seed on the hill field behind the barn. And Matthew coupled ought to have been sowing his on the Whitbrook field, way over by Gables. Miss Rachel knew that only ought to because he had heard him tell Peter Moore, son, the evening before, William J. Blair stole over Captain Moody. They meant to throw his turnip seed the next afternoon. Peter had asked him, of course, from Matthew Cupboard, has hadn't been known to volunteer information about anything in his whole life. Yet here was Matthew Cupboard. 3:30 on that afternoon of a busy day. Felicity driving over the hollow, up the hill. More so, he wore a light collar, his best suit of clothes, which was pain-proof. He was going at it. I've on me. He had the buggy in this little mare. Was beckoned, betokened, was going down considerable distance. Now, where was Matthew Cupboard going, and why was he going there? Had it been any other man, Ivan Lee, Miss Rachel, definitely putting this and that together, might have been a pretty good guess at both questions. However, so rarely went from home. And it must be something impressive and unusual as was taking him. He was the shyest man alive. I ain't have to go among strangers, any place where you might have to talk. Matthew dressed up with a white collar and driving in the buggy. Was something that didn't happen often. As Rachel pondered as she might, could make nothing of it. After news and dreaming, I was spoiled. I'll just step off at the Green Gables at the tea. Right, I have a little bit. He's gone in white. A lovely woman, very good. It doesn't generally go to town this time of year, and he never visits. If he ran out of turnip, seed, he would just up and take the buggy. Well, come on. I was in jail. That's not to be going for it after. And something must happen since last night I started him off. And cleaning puzzles. That's what I want. No minutes peace. Many consultants. Do I know what is saying Matthew cupboard at the how do I even lead today? When they at the tea, Miss Rachel set out. She had not far to go. A big rambling orchard and outhouse where the cutlets lived was a scant corner of a mile up the road from Heidi's Hollow. To be sure, the mountain lane needed a good deal farther. A few cutlets farther, was very silent as the sun after him, and got as far away as he possibly could from his fellow man, not actually retreating into the woods when he found in his homestead. Green Gables was built on the forest edge of his cleared land, and there was to this day, barely visible from the main road, along with all the common houses, which also possibly situated. Was Rachel Hyde, and I call living in such a place living at all. He's 16. That's what she said as she stepped along the deep, rutted, grassy lane and bordered with wild rose bushes. It's no wonder Matthew and Miranda were both a little odd. Moving the way back here by themselves. Trees are in much company, though dear knows if there'll be enough of them. I really look at people, to be sure, and seem contented enough, but then I suppose get used to it. And body can get used to anything, even to being hanged, as I was meant to. When his Miss Rachel stepped out of the lane into the backyard of Green Gables, right, green and neat and precise was the yard. Set about on one side, and a great Metrical, the old widows. None of them with print, no bodies. Right? Stick, a straight stick, no stone, was missing. But Miss Rachel would have seen it. There had been. I believe she was depending on a couple up the yard over so finishes up their house. One could have eaten the meal off the ground without overburning but fried a peck of that. Miss Rachel rapped smartly at the kitchen door, stepped in when Ben to do so. The kitchen at Green Gables is a cheerful apartment. It would have been so cheerful if it had been so painfully clean as to give it an appearance unused fella. The windows looked east and west, but through the west one, looking out into the backyard, came a flood of meadow sunlight. But the east one, she got a glimpse of the bloom white cherry trees, lit orchard and nodding. Hundred benches down the hollow by the brook was green. And a tangle of lines. He said, "My cuthbert." Or she said it all, always sighing, just full of sunshine. When the same time, tune in, saying, "You're responsible. And then the full world. It's was meant to be taken seriously." And here she sat now, knitting, and tail behind her was ready for supper. Miss Rachel, before she got very close to the door, taking a minute to know everything that's on the table. And a few plates laid. The Maria was me expecting someone home from Matthew to tea. Ugh. But the dishes were everyday dishes. There was only crab apple preserves and one kind of cake. So that the expected company could not be any particular company. Yeah, what if Matthew's white collar and Homer? Miss Rachel was getting very dizzy with his unusual mystery of a client. A mysterious Green Gables. "Good evening, Rachel," Lane said briskly. "This is really a fine evening, isn't it? Won't you sit down? How are your looks?" The man that, for lack of any other name, might be called friendship, existed, and always existed, between Mary Cupid and Rachel, in spite of, or perhaps other isn't or lead tea. Maria was a tall, thin woman with angles and without curves. Her dark hair showed some gray streaks, and always twisted up. Her little knot behind two wire hairpins stretched stressfully through it. You look like a woman of narrow experience, rigid concepts. But she was. There was saying something about her mouth which never been so slightly developed. I've been considered an active with a sense of humor. Not really well, comments Rachel. I was kind of afraid you wouldn't. So when I saw Matthew sign off today, that's what the baby was going to adopt us. Mary's lips twist understandingly. She expected Miss Rachel up. She had not necessarily have you dodging off so uncommonly. I mean, too much for neighbor's curiosity. Oh no, not quite all. Although I had a headache yesterday, she said. How you went to White River? I gained a little boy from within the asylum, Nova Scotia. He's coming on the train tonight. Maria said Matthew had gone to Brave River to meet a kangaroo from Australia. Miss Rachel couldn't have been more astonished. She was actually stricken dumb in 5 seconds. It was unsupportable. I'm not there yet. Making fun of her. Miss Rachel was almost forced to support her. Are you honest, Maria? She demanded when she returned to her. Yes, Nicholas. The Maria, as if gained by some orphanage items in Nova Scotia was part of the usual spring work. Relegated. I've been any fun. That being an unheard navigate. Miss Rachel felt she received it. She meant told Joel. She thought an exclamation point. A boy. Ryan Matthew Cabot, of all people, went up to the boy, went off in the sound. Now the boy was only turning upside down. So, thanks surprised on nothing after this. Nothing. Not enough. For such a notion, only hands to demand this bullying. I'm so bad now without advice being asked. On purpose and disapproved. We'll be thinking about it for some time. I went in back. Don't know that yet. Was Alex and Spencer was up here one day for Christmas, and she said she was going to get a little gift from the asylum over in Hopetown. Miss me. Her cousin lives there. And Miss Spencer has visited and knows all about it. So Matthew and I have talked it over and on ever since. We thought we'd get a boy. Matthew's gained up in age, you know. He's 60. And he's not so spry as he once was. So I travels him a good deal. And you know how desperate hard it's got to be when you get hired help. There's never anybody to be had. Why those stupid ass girl in the elephant's place. And as soon as you do get one, look into your face. Touch something is up and up to the rough knees for the six. At first, Matthew suggested getting a Barno boy. And I said, a little flat to that. Well, maybe a little lot. I'm not saying they're not, but no London Street absolutely. Yeah. I said, give me a native born lease. There'll be this no matter what who we get. But I feel easier in my mind is sleep Sunday at night. We can get a born Canadian. So, in the end, we decided to ask Spencer pick us out one. And she went over to get her little girl. Yeah, last week she was going. So we tried her little bit with just Spencer's socks. Came out at 80. To bring us a smart, lucky boy, about 10 or 11. I thought that would be the best age, old enough for some years. I'm doing choice, right off, and getting enough to be trained up proper. I mean to give them a good homeschooling. We got a telegram from Miss Alexander Spencer today. Mailman brought it from the station. Her and I were coming on the 5:30 train tonight. Some of you went to beg her to meet him. And Spencer will drop him off there. And well, she goes on to the train station herself. Miss Rachel prided herself on always speaking her mind. He proceeded to speaking now. And just in a mental attitude to this, placing piece of news. Well, I'll just tell you plain. I think you're doing a really foolish thing. A risky thing, that's what. You don't know what you're getting. You might have things trailed into your house at home. and you don't know a single thing about him. Nor what dispositions like. Nor what appearance he had. No, he's likely to turn out. Hey, it was only last week I left in the paper on me. Like, oh, I stood the end, took a bite. I have opened a sound. And set fire to the house tonight. They had a purpose. One day, yeah. I nearly pretend to question their butts. I know another case where an adopted boy used to struck the eggs. I'm gonna make him out of it. If you ask my advice on the matter, and she didn't do Maria, I said, unless you say not to think of such a thing. That's what. This job company thing to do. To need it, and not on Maria. So it's standing on. I don't know. What? Something in what you'll say, Rachel. I have some clothes myself. But Matthew was terrible set on it. I can see that. Take him in. It's so solemn that Matthew starts his mind anything. That when he does, I always feel it's my duty to give in. And as for the rest, there's wisdom. Really, nearly everything the body does in this world. There is people's having children of their own. Against that, they don't always turn out well. And then the first culture, very closely on it. Isn't like they were getting him from England or the States. They can't be much different from us. Doves. Oh. I hope it'll turn out as like Mr. Joe said and told us. I need to get him pay for that. Only don't say it didn't want you, and we run and give us done. I both good at saying no way. I heard of a case over in New Brunswick. I don't know, Ben. I don't child did that. No family dying. People agonies. Only you was a girl in that instance. Well, we're not going to go. As if Lizzie Wells were heading family come Christmas. Well, not to be dreaded in case of life. Well, never dream of taking a good bring up. I'm gonna miss Alexander Spencer for doing it. Whether she when they couldn't happen, no orphan asylum to tuck it into her head. Miss Rachel would have liked to stay until Matthew came home with an important orphan. When fetching me would 2 hours at least before his arrival. She could clear to go up the road to Robert Bells and tell him the news. It would certainly make a nice station second to none. And Miss Rachel dearly loved to make a sensation, so she took herself away, somewhat to Mariah's relief. When the latter felt her doubts and fears. When the event underneath, Miss Rachel's meeting. Oh, I think will be, jumped in Miss Rachel when she was safely out of the lane. But it does really seem if monster dream. I'm sorry for that poor young one. And no mistake. Have you ever known well, that's total anything about children. I expect them to be wise and study on his own grandfather. If so, he yet had a grandfather. He's doubtful. It seems uncanny to think of it tried a Green Gables somehow. There's never been one there. For Matthew and I have grown up when the new house was built. If they ever were children, was hard to believe when one looks at them. I want to be in that orphan's shoes. I think. But I pity him. That's what. So said Miss Rachel to the royal bushes of the fruitfulness of her heart. But she could have been a child who was waiting patiently in the little base station. And very much, I pity, but still deeper and more profound. So that's chapter 1. Oh, and here's a little bit of spoiler for chapter 2. So you guys pretty much us and the Green Gables. So Matthew does not pick up a boy. Spoilers, he picks up Anne herself. So see you guys next week. Bye.